Hello everyone and welcome back to the PTW Brutality Live Event Tour Episode 3. We're getting closer to Homecoming and we have our United States Championship main event, Roman Reigns' defense against the Big Show. Also, Royal Rumble winner John Morrison in singles action against the debuting Jake Atlas. And the tag team tournament finally kicks off to crown a number one contender as we kick off the show with a first round matchup, the New Day versus Breezango. New Day, of course, without Big E, who was injured by Buddy Murphy and Ty Dillinger on the last live event as they faced Breezango in the first round. Kofi Kingston, European uppercut there, now in the corner, goes for the monkey flip. Breeze though lands on his feet. The Irish Whip with Kofi pulls him back right off the knee there. And Xavier Woods, now the legal man, looks for the discus forearm, but he gets caught out by Tyler Breeze. And Fandango now with the Falcon Arrow makes the tag. Breeze now looking for the super kick. Woods though avoids it and a huge forearm. Now Kofi Kingston, the legal man, and he's fired up, coming off the ropes and the boom drop. And now makes the tag. Xavier Woods looks for the honor roll, but he's caught in a super kick from Tyler Breeze. Fandango now on the top rope and the leg drop. Breezango to advance in the tournament, and Kofi Kingston saves the matchup, breaking up the cover. Now Breeze looks for the beauty shot. Kofi Kingston though knocks Fandango off the apron and hits the Trouble in Paradise. And the New Day advance to the semi-finals. Kofi Kingston with the Trouble in Paradise picks up the win for his team, and the New Day without Big E advance to the semis. A huge victory for the New Day as they move on to the second round, but now we go backstage to hear from Buddy Murphy and Ty Dillinger. Buddy Murphy and Ty Dillinger want to put the tag division on notice, but now we go to Headless Man as he interviews Rusev and Sheamus. And there's Braun Strowman going right after Rusev, ripping off his jacket. And we gotta get these two separated. Braun Strowman just attacking Rusev in the middle of the interview. There's some commotion backstage, but we gotta go to our next matchup. John Morrison goes one-on-one with Jake Atlas. This matchup is the debut for Jake Atlas, going up against the Royal Rumble winner, John Morrison, here on Brutality, as Morrison leapfrogs, connects with a kick to the midsection. Now Morrison off the ropes, looks for the disaster kick, but Atlas with the enziguri now looks for the pump kick, but Morrison with the moonlight drive, and John Morrison, the Royal Rumble winner, making quick work as he connects with the Starship Pains, a thing of beauty every time you see it. Morrison with the cover, and John Morrison, the Royal Rumble winner, picks up the victory. He has not made his decision on who he wants to face at WrestleMania 3, but it looks like one of those champions came out to face John Morrison after this matchup, as he used the PTW champion CM Punk. It looks like the decision has been made. John Morrison has chosen the PTW champion CM Punk. And now we go to hear from Jon Moxley. The Rock did announce it earlier. Jon Moxley will face Sami Zayn at PTW Homecoming, but now we got a continuation of the tag tournament. Earlier we saw the New Day move on to the semi-finals. Now we have our second first round matchup as the Ascension go up against Santana and Ortiz. Santana and Ortiz, their first matchup in PTW, as Connor the Ascension immediately with that spine buster there. Now Victor, who's for the clothesline, but Santana with the neck breaker. Now Ortiz the legal man, the chop and the kick. And now the tag made, and Connor lays out Santana on the apron. And now the Ascension, the huge double team slam to Ortiz, and the Ascension now looking for the fall of man. But there is Santana, who comes in with the cutter, and now that sets up Santana and Ortiz with the street sweeper. Street sweeper, and Ortiz in for the cover. Santana and Ortiz, in their debut, they advance to the semifinals of this tag team tournament. What an impactful debut for Santana and Ortiz, proud and powerful, as they advance to the semifinals. Rey Mysterio and Sin Cara, they look to do damage in the tag team tournament. But PTW Homecoming is coming up after Breakdown. Live event tour number 3. We've already announced Jon Moxley and Sami Zayn, as well as the contract signing with John Morrison and CM Punk. More match announcements to come on PTW Homecoming, but also the tag team tournament. You get an updated bracket. Use Santana and Ortiz and the New Day advance to the semifinals. We'll see that tournament continue over on Breakdown and in future episodes. But now it's time for the main event. United States Championship match, Roman Reigns versus The Big Show. And here is the challenger, the world's largest athlete, The Big Show. He's been winning matches here on these live events, and it's been enough to earn him this United States Championship match against the champion Roman Reigns. The Big Show, his first singles championship match here in PTW. And we'll see how the world's largest athlete fares. And here is the United States Champion, Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns last defended that championship at Royal Rumble 2 against Christian in a strap match. But now he's got a much larger challenger, definitely bigger than anyone he's faced before. But can the dominant US champion still pick up the victory? This huge main event championship matchup, Roman Reigns versus The Big Show. And this is what it's all about. United States Championship on the line here in this main event. Roman Reigns and The Big Show. And now these two, they look to lock up. And The Big Show immediately shoving Reigns to the ground. I'm sure Roman Reigns is not used to that. Reigns usually able to overpower his opponents. He can't do that here with The Big Show. But now Reigns There's quick shots to the ribs, trying to weaken the Giant here with the Big Show pushing him away. Roman Reigns, though, just collides with him and it does nothing. Big Show now catches out Reigns. He's got him in the corner, looks for the chop. Reigns avoids it, and now just those punches, those forearm strikes. Now he's trying to lift Big Show for the Samoan drop, but Big Show too big and sends Roman flying over the top rope. The Big Show, not like any challenger Roman's faced before, as he comes over the top, but Roman Reigns trips him up. And now Roman Reigns, the drive-by dropkick, the United States champion, gonna have to use his speed instead of his power in this matchup. But now Reigns with a guillotine locked in on the Big Show, trying to cut off the airways here with a Giant, choking him out with that guillotine. We don't normally see Roman go with these submissions, but now the Big Show overpowers Reigns and throws him off. And now scooping him up, the Big Show in the corner with the huge chop. And now the Big Show off the ropes, big time shoulder tackle to the US champion. And the Big Show now with the big elbow drop. And now the cover, and the US champion kicks out. The Big Show now looking for the choke slam, trying to become the new United States champion. He's got Reigns by the throat, but Roman elbowing his way out of it as Reigns off the ropes. The big boot there, and now Reigns, he's got up the Big Show, and Reigns with the Samoan drop. One power from the champion and the cover. Big Show kicks out though, but Roman Reigns now looking for the Superman punch on the Big Show. He goes for it. Big Show though avoids it, and the Big Show with the spear to the US champion and the cover. Reigns kicks out. Roman Reigns keeps the championship alive. Now the Big Show, what's he looking for here? He goes for the knockout punch. Reigns gets out of the way, and the Superman punch from Reigns. And now he's calling for it. Reigns looking for the spear, but he's caught. The Big Show, choke slam, and the cover for the championship. Reigns kicks out. Roman Reigns kicks out of the choke slam. I thought we might have a new champion there. Now the Big Show looking for the knockout punch, but Reigns now sends the Big Show over the top to the outside, avoiding the knockout punch there. Both men down on the outside. The championship cannot change hands by countout, but now the Big Show down. Roman Reigns, what could he be looking for here on the outside? Reigns now going after the Big Show, but he's caught. Knockout punch. Reigns is knocked out. The US champion is knocked out by the Big Show. The Big Show's gotta get him back to the ring to get the cover to become the new champion. The Big Show now bringing Roman Reigns back into the ring. He hooks the leg for the cover, and Reigns kicks out. Big Show took too long, and it cost him. Had to get Reigns back into the ring, and as a result, he is not the new champion right now. Big Show now, what are you looking for here? Big Show looking for a choke slam. Reigns gets out of it, and Reigns, the Superman punch. Big Show on his feet. Reigns, another Superman punch. Still on his feet. Roman Reigns with the spear. And the cover from the champion. And Roman Reigns retains. The champion holds on to his title belt. With two Superman punches and a spear, Roman Reigns is still the United States champion. A great main event from Roman Reigns and the Big Show here on the Go Home show for Brutality before PTW Homecoming. A great main event there for the United States Championship. Roman Reigns retains, but now we got some commotion here, and that's Braun Strowman and Rusev. They're brawling out here into the arena. And we got guys trying to break it up. There's Sheamus. There's Headless Man. There's the Brutality General Manager, The Rock. Everyone trying to break up Strowman and Rusev. The Rock is out here. But now, there's Sami Zayn and Zayn. A Haluva kick. He just Haluva kicked the General Manager. Sami Zayn, a Haluva kick to the General Manager, The Rock. But now there's Jon Moxley. Moxley, the paradigm shift to Sami Zayn. What is going on here? There's chaos. Sami Zayn just Haluva kick the General Manager, and then Jon Moxley's out here. Everyone is trying to fight. Everyone trying to brawl. Still trying to hold back Strowman and Rusev. Reigns doesn't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. But we're going off the air here on the Brutality Live event. It is complete chaos. We'll see you all next time.